Hey, what's up, beautiful human beings? Welcome to another handsome boy Eggman's reaction video. Haven't done this for a little while, right? Let me know in the comments if you missed my reaction videos already. Haha. I've been doing more interviews recently. To be honest, if I can only make one choice, I'm going to say I prefer making interviews. I feel like that's more meaningful because your boy just is able to ask so many ridiculously amazing questions, right? But it's not like I can always have guests, right? And I think switching things up is pretty good. Otherwise, I might get boring. I might get bored making interviews. So, anyways, today I'm going to watch this video by Austin Wayne. I think I used to watch a lot of his videos just for a short period, but yeah, back then I thought he was pretty consistent and stuff. The title is Why Working Out is Bad for You, clown emoji. I guess he's implying that if you think working out is bad for you, you are a clown, you're stupid, right? He's kind of implying it's impossible working out is bad for you. I think it's definitely possible. Like, for example, if you injure yourself, that's one scenario where working out can be bad for you, right? Also, I feel like it can just limit your range of motion. If you are like too bulky, let's say your shoulder, it might not be able to move as freely as you used to be able to. Anyways, take a look at the thumbnail real quick. So there's a sentence behind these two men. We can tell that the sentence says it ages you. So it's kind of like he thinks it's ridiculous if you say working out can age you, right? And then the person on the left, he looks not very healthy, to be honest. And then the words on his groin area say healthy. So he's kind of like being sarcastic, I feel like. Kind of caution. Are you going to say that this guy is healthy because he doesn't work out? Are you going to say the guy on the right, he's unhealthy because he works out? Something like that, right? I feel like it's not very fair to compare these two people because I can tell that the guy on the right, he's just naturally more attractive, no matter if he works out or not. So I guess if you want to really compare the two, you need to put a more attractive person on the left. A more attractive person that doesn't work out on the left. And we can ask ourselves, who's healthier? To be honest, with the body on the left, I feel like you are going to be able to move better. You're going to be able to run faster and be able to raise your shoulders higher, stuff like that. I feel like if you have the body on the right, you are going to be more stiff. But I feel like the person on the left definitely looks a little sickly skinny, if you guys know what I mean. Anyways, let's check out this video and see what our boy Austin has to say. Alright? First of all, I want to say that I honestly think Austin, face-wise, he's not entirely attractive. No offense whatsoever. But yeah, I know he's pretty tall. I'm not sure how tall he actually is, but I know he's tall. So, overall, yeah, he's definitely pretty attractive, I guess. Because you cannot ignore the fact that he's tall. But to be honest, he has a good facial structure. I just don't think overall his face looks that attractive. Anyways,
Work out more than 90 minutes in a single session, you're going to raise your cortisol and put your body in a stressed out state. That's going to be terrible for you and actually lower your testosterone. And if you overtrain, meaning if you're working the same muscle within, like, let's say a day, like let's say you hit chest on Monday, chest on Tuesday, you're overtraining. It's the same thing. You're putting the body.
Looks like right now he's going to say working out can be bad for you in certain situations. I did not expect that. I thought he was just going to say working out is good for you.
In a catabolic state to where it's using muscle as fuel, and it's actually going to slow down everything. But that's not what we're talking about. We are talking about the notion that this entire group online genuinely, with all of their heart, thinks that working out is bad for you. Like,
so he's kind of implying that people who think working out is just bad for you, they look like this, right?
I mean, any exercise at all, like a once a week full body workout protocol is bad for you. It's the worst thing that you can do.
Take that back, you... Not...
So what we're actually going to do today is break this down with a response with science. You guys know my channel. I only
With
bring up science when we talk about things like this. Without further ado.
I feel like he's just going to regurgitate information, right? We'll see.
Let's get it.
Bro. Let's see what science is going to tell us.
Number one.
I don't think you need to like use science to prove your points. You can use more like plain terms, right? Because a lot of times when you're using like science to prove your points, you are just talking You're just talking about a bunch of vague stuff. If you guys know what I mean.
1. Lifting breaks down collagen, ages your
like
skin,
that.
and ruins your joints. The reality is that
Why the hell is there an ad?
resistance training specifically actually stimulates collagen production. Whenever you train, you're creating micro tears within the muscles that actually break down, but then they rebuild connective tissue. Whenever this happens, it actually triggers to the body produce more collagen than it had before. I think a lot of this myth comes from the point of breaking down the body. Yes, we are breaking down the body to rebuild it even stronger and better than what it was before the strength training session. These say people literally put the gym in the same area of aging with sun damage and smoking, which is just, it's ludicrous, man.
I guess he's not really proving his points. It seems like he's just telling you a conclusion. Oh, it's going to... Let me summarize this in a more understandable way. So, in the beginning, he says that some people think you're going to wear down your body if you work out. And then he just say, oh, you're going to become stronger if you work out. But that doesn't really prove anything, right? You need to show that what you are saying is true. So when I say stronger, I'm not talking about being able to lift heavier things. I'm talking about things like your joints are more resilient.
The truth is, the only things really breaking down your collagen production is heavy smoking and heavy UV exposure. You ever see these old people and like they fall down? It's the smallest fall ever and they break a hip, they break a leg, the easiest thing ever.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
You know why this is happening? Because once you get older, I forgot the exact age, but I think it's 40 or 50, every single year, your bone density gets weaker and weaker. So your bones literally cannot take a little fall. Like, even if you jump, you're trying to play basketball or something, you're going to break something because you don't have bone density. But did you know that whenever you do regular strength training, especially with age, you are making sure that your body retains almost all bone density as...
I mean, that's definitely a talking point a lot of people who support working out will use. But you also need to take diet into account, right? Also your posture. Because if you have a good posture, it's less likely you lose your muscles. Because all your muscles can work evenly. It's not like some muscles are going to not be working when you are moving. Yeah, it seems like he's just making a lot of statements without really proving them, right?
you get older. So you're not going to be like those old people breaking hips, breaking knees, and needing all of these replacements because you did the right thing and you were strength training for the majority
I feel like if you strength train, a lot of times that can probably make you more likely to have joint issues and stuff, bones issues and stuff.
of your life. You're not doing anything crazy. Just a couple days a week, you're taking care of yourself.
Like, look at them. They are kind of like really overly exerting their body.
Taking care of your health, and you are preventing everything. Believe it or not, muscle mass is just not an aesthetic muscle. It's actually a metabolic organ as well. The more lean muscle mass that you have, the better glucose control that you will have as well. More mitochondria production, the powerhouse.
Like, he probably doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just like memorizing things.
Of the cell literally will help you age like a Greek god.
But this is like what so many people do. A lot of people there are just like, they memorize a bunch of stuff and they think they're some sort of experts. It's so common. Like, I think people should be more like objective. I guess you need to try to avoid randomly spreading information like it is a truth when you still don't really know a lot about it.
resting metabolic rate, meaning it's going to be more difficult to put on body fat with age. Studies show specifically that low muscle mass, so zero working out whatsoever, is directly linked to an early death, chronic illness. Muscle literally keeps you alive for longer. And whenever you're strength training, obviously you're getting the blood flowing. It's going to make your skin look better and more youthful, in addition to more mitochondria production, more collagen production. But
so yeah, he's making some statements again, but we can't know if that's true or not, right?
there is one thing you need to be doing to make sure you age gracefully as well, and this is going to be your skincare, which brings us directly into the
I thought he eats a clean diet. He should know that if you eat a good diet, you don't really need skincare, right? Why is he still promoting this mainstream skincare products? Can this shit actually work? Like, I definitely have thought about buying this because I guess this brand, they approach a lot of content creators and want them to promote this product, right? So I definitely have come across this brand a lot of times in the past, and I thought about buying this. I think they did some pretty nice marketings. They kind of made it seem like it's very easy to use their products. You don't really need to, like, they're going to give you very clear steps to take.
Today's sponsor, Teach Hanley. Teach Hanley skincare systems are designed around routine. The same way you live your life, simple and uncomplicated.
Yeah,
Just
like
a few minutes in the morning and before bed. You can stay focused on what really matters to you. Actually, I don't think some of you guys understand how much implementing a quality skincare routine will instantly transform your life and how much confidence you have. Teach Hanley's performance-driven formulas address.
He looks pretty jacked though. His biceps look pretty big.
Men's different needs. But you'll feel great about how your skin looks and feel. Whether you're starting a new job or going out with somebody on a first date, I recommend everyone start with their level 1 system with all the essentials.
I wonder what are the ingredients of those products. Because I'm sure he probably eats very like naturally meat-based and shit. So if you are this kind of person, you're probably not going to want your skincare products to have a bunch of weird stuff, right?
Face wash, exfoliating scrub, AM moisturizer with SPF 20 to protect you from the harmful rays of the sun.
What the fuck? Okay. So he's kind of against sun?
A PM moisturizer. It's super simple for guys just like you and me. Include an awesome instruction card telling you step by step how to use all of their systems. Teach Hanley has all your skincare needs covered, including acne. This is their all-new acne clearing, breakout busting routine.
Can this kind of shit actually help with your acne? That doesn't seem to be going to make sense.
Called Teach Clear. Powerful system that gives you everything you need to win the fight against acne. But don't just take my word for it.
I feel like he knows he's kind of lying, right? He probably knows diet is more important. And I feel like he probably has talked about that in his content. Like he probably has said that diet is more important. I'm not sure. But why is he talking about that here? Let me see when this video is made. It's made 2 weeks ago. What the fuck? Anyways,
16,000 5-star reviews from people all over
really
the world.
interesting.
Teach Hanley thinks that you will agree as well, which is why they have their handsome guarantee. Love it or get your full money back, no questions asked. When it comes to skincare, prevention is everything. Start fighting the signs of aging today. Your future self is gonna thank you. Since Teach Hanley's today's video sponsor, obviously they're gonna offer you.
使用 YouTube Premium 享受零广告影片。
why do I keep having ads
You
today?
guys.
I didn't have this problem before, I don't think. That's interesting. I definitely have seen some big YouTubers videos, but why didn't I get ads? Sorry guys.
An amazing deal. Save 40% off your first box today. Get a free gift valued at $20. Plus, sign up as a member and get 20% off for life. By the way, one of their free gifts is a body scrubber. The ultimate
ad
grooming
length
tool
is so long.
effortlessly exfoliate your skin. Valued at $20, it's yours for free. You now find Teach Hanley in stores all across the U.S. Link below to discover a store near you. But if you want the best offer, shop through my link today. Link in the description. Start your life-changing skincare routine. These people also think that strength training quite literally lowers testosterone, but all of the scientific research shows that it boosts testosterone. It's one of the best things that you
Yeah, it's not a good argument to say that, oh, science proves this. You need to explain thoroughly how this is proved, right?
can do to boost your male hormone. And training also lowers cortisol with time. In the moment, yes, you're gonna get a small little spike in cortisol, but with time, your body gets better at handling the stress. The stress responders react accordingly, making it to where your body's in a less stressed state outside of the gym. As you age, insulin
Is that true? Because like the more you work out, I guess the more restricted your body is going to be, right? Like I just said in the beginning, like your range of motion will be limited. And I think that can take a toll on your mental health because deep down you're going to know that, oh, I can't really move freely. And I feel like a lot of the times people are super into workout because they have some sort of mental issues. They want to compensate for something. But that's a little off topic. I just wanted to say, are you actually going to be generally more calm if you work out? I feel like if you are the kind of person that's already pretty confident before you work out, you are still going to be pretty confident after you work out. But if you are not very confident before you work out, yeah, I guess if your body looks better, you are going to feel confident, right? More confident. But we can neglect the issue I was saying, like the fact that your range of motion will be limited. So let me just not make a definite conclusion for now. Haha.
Resistance is one of the main driving factors when it comes to aging. And resistance training makes your muscles soak up all of that glucose like a freaking sponge, keeping your blood sugar stable. This means less body fat gain, a less risk of type 2 diabetes, and a slower overall aging process. Even one workout improves your insulin sensitivity for the next 24 to 48 hours. Imagine what years of training is going to do, your entire lifetime of training. Resistance training also increases brain-derived neurotropic factor. Literally protects the brain cell, creates new connections. This means that as you age, your brain is going to stay in a much stronger state. Training in the gym is not just for the body, it trains literally every aspect of your entire self, man. It is one of the...
Why is this so low quality right here? What's going on? I guess it's because of his footage right here.
The healthiest things you could possibly do. Better memory, better learning ability, and obviously it's going to be very preventative to things like Alzheimer's and dementia. Another fun
Yeah, so he made a statement again, right? He said you're going to be basically smarter if you work out more, but he didn't prove it. He just said a bunch of theory and shit.
fact is, regular training enhances immune cell circulation and lowers chronic inflammation. These people make the claim that it gives you more inflammation, but all the science says the complete opposite. It lowers inflammation, keeping you healthier as you age.
Yeah, he still didn't prove it, right? Science says this, so I'm right? Huh?
You won't get sick as often, and obviously less inflammation is great for everybody. Sedentary lifestyles, on the other hand, actually do the exact opposite, man. It's going to lower your immunity, make you more inflamed, and just not very healthy.
Is that true?
In nature, in our natural habitat,
I feel like that's probably better. You're not like stressing yourself, right?
we would be hunting, we would be active throughout the day. We're not just going to be sitting on our butts all day, just doing nothing. Resistance training obviously improves cardiovascular health as well. We don't really have to explain this one, man. Like, we need to be training the heart to be as healthy as possible.
I wonder what Gotis is going to say if he reacts to this video. I guess he's going to be like crashing out all the time.
By doing regular activity like strength training, like HIIT cardio, things like this. And it should go without saying, your overall confidence from having the body of a Greek god, your perceived age, and also body fat, man. The more muscle mass that you have and the more training that you have, you're at a lower body fat. Having more fat on your body actually ages you like crazy. There's so much toxins inside of this, and it's going to age.
I guess it has to do with what you are eating, right? Otherwise, if anything, I think being too lean is a problem. I used to work out a lot when I was eating a gym bro diet. And at that time, I was actually leaner. It's interesting. After I went carnivore, I put on some fat, a little bit. So I think that's like healthier because I know a meat-based diet is healthier. And my body responded in a way that it put on fat, right? So I think that's like, that tells us something.
It's going to make the skin sag with age, but staying at a lower body fat, having more muscle mass is going to be like the fountain of youth, man. It's going to be one of the healthiest things you could possibly do. And we all know the confidence from taking off your shirt whenever girls see you for the first time, just putting on clothes that are fitted to you and your physique, and you feel and look just like a Greek god. It is the best thing.
I think only certain girls will be attracted to men with like muscular bodies, and it's not always a good thing that certain girls find those muscular bodies attractive. I feel like it's like what I mean by that is maybe those girls have some underlying issues. That's just my own take.
ever. And these people, I'm tired of the misinformation. I think they're just trying
Misinformation.
to lead people wrong so that there's less competition. In my
What?
opinion.
No,
or
it's
it's
definitely
just
not.
trolling. It's got to be trolling at this point. That's it, man. Subscribe if you're new.
Let me check out the comments. Don't work out, it hurts. I don't look smacked because it hurts. I love how this guy keeps making content, so glad I found this channel. Yeah, I guess he's like pretty consistent. We all know you're calling out Goatis here, Lo. He's definitely making a reaction video to this. He gonna need a lot of nutrients to cope. Well, what about you guys have some civil convos, right? Maybe you guys can debate. I'm not calling out anybody. I know multiple creators spreading this message, but it's mostly a response to people who commented on my channel. Low. Okay, I guess a lot of people are telling him working out is bad or something. It's interesting, yeah. I personally think you don't want to injure yourself, and you don't want to reduce your range of motion. And you don't want to overexert yourself. And you shouldn't really need to like exert your body for no reasons. That's kind of my take, but to be honest, I don't really care if you want to work out or not. Like, that's your choice. Just don't injure yourself, okay? What I would do in the past was that I always really wanted to become more muscular, so I always trained super hard. I didn't want to take a break. I would feel bad if I had to rest. And I would always train when I still had some injury. I just didn't really take resting as an option. I was like kind of delusional, to be honest, guys. So, anyways, that's it for today. Hope you guys liked the video. It's kind of hard to talk about all this stuff because I don't like to use other theories to prove people wrong. Because like maybe he was talking about something around insulin sensitivity. I don't want to like quote other studies that are against what he's saying and prove that I'm right. Because I'm just memorizing things. That doesn't mean I actually know what I'm talking about. Right? So maybe that's going to make me look less knowledgeable or something. But actually I'm more objective. Anyways, take care guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.